Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you could click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. Kicking off the morning, driving Lil'Red. Look at here. The clock is off on this thing. I tried to adjust the clock, but one of the improvements that Volvo made, they put these little buttons in too far. Can't even reach them. Bust up the whole dash trying to reach them. Can't change the clock. Feels like Lil'Red has a engine mount bad. I can feel the engine vibration and to hear the engine vibration in the car just while I'm sitting at lights and stuff like that. So gotta check on that. The engine I put in here is consuming oil, so it probably does not have Volvo valve stem seals. So I'm gonna try to figure out how fast it's losing oil so that I can determine if I'm gonna do this soon or later. But man, getting 22, almost 23 miles to the gallon, it's not bad for a car with 250,000 miles on it. And the dash, oh my god, it's getting horrible. So I'm probably gonna do this dash next week. So that's where we're at. Going to the store, start getting me some supplies for the house, food, water, stuff like that. Start living in the big natty. Little cardinal bouncing around the car. Trying to figure out why this car not running right. Had a starter replaced, hadn't run right since. It's got spider webs on the tires, been sitting here so long. See if it'll fire up. Smells like it's getting gas, which it should have no smell. The seal is moved from over there. This is getting all clogged up with debris. When that happens, you're probably going to have water leak inside the car. Look at that. Get all that all clogged up. You got to keep that clear. Battery not installed right. Clips all busted up. Moved out of the way. This stuff just kind of jagged on there. Doo-doo-doo. I think there's probably an intake leak somewhere. So let's look for an intake leak. Hopefully they didn't take the intake pipe off of the throttle body. Hard to see that. But we really shouldn't smell fuel. All this stuff should be sealed up so you can't smell fuel when it's trying to start. Cranking good, just not firing. When you're dealing with a turbo car, usually air or fuel. Let's see how many miles this thing has. May have original fuel pump, which means the fuel pump could be bad. Get this glass out of the seat. That can't be good to sit on. Ooh, see how many miles? 270. Hopefully it didn't have original fuel pump. But see if it cranks even when you don't push on the pedal. Most do. Yep. Oh, there we go. Putting. Fired up that time. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Parking brake doesn't work. Has a real hard time idling. That's normally a turbo tubing loose somewhere. So now it seems like it's missing. Let me see if this check engine light works. Whew. Yep, check engine light works. But it's not on. Look like that tube is on there good enough. Let's check some other turbo tubing, piping. This looks like this is on here good enough. Guess we need to go check the bottom. Looks good though. See if we can see this side of this thing. Ooh-ah. Man, it's hard to see the front of this. Looks good to me. Got this going on. Hard to start. Very low fuel pressure after I cut it off pretty quick. I don't know what this is up here for, but I was going to check the fuses for the ETM, and this wire was jammed up, so I cut a slit in this plastic so that wire can sit down in that plastic. But I'm going to check these fuses, and I guess there's a fuse somewhere for the ETM. It's a 99 V70R. So I'm gonna look under here and see if I can figure out what fuse is for the ETM. Check that thing. I got an ETS light and this thing is running real rough. Doesn't seem to respond very well to the gas pedal. Not responding at all to the gas pedal. Let's see if I can find a fuse. Looks like I have a broken wire down here. It's brown. Brown broken wire down there. Don't know what it's for. Gotta figure it out. Get it reconnected. So I gotta tear some stuff out of here. Because right now it seems like I got a dead ETM. I got a red wire here. I follow it under here. It goes under here. It goes along the wire harness down there. And it comes into this big plug here. So the ETM is acting dead. I'm going to unplug the plug here, and I'm going to back probe or probe this green wire over here to this wire that's jammed in this fuse, just to make sure there ain't no breaks in that wire. And if that's good, then I'm going to try to access this brown wire down there that's disconnected. Brown wire down in there somewhere that is totally disconnected. Trying to get this 99 V70R on the road. Has no throttle response. Has an ETM light. Doesn't want to start and idle. I see this wire coming out of the fuse box here. Jumped, I guess, on this fuse. It was being pinched by the plastic here, so I got a saw, cut a little slot in it so the wire can sit down in there. I followed this wire down under the car. It appears to come into this harness over here, which I guess is the ETM harness, and it's connected to a green wire on the back of this ETM. Not sure if it's giving power to the ETM or borrowing power from the ETM. I guess it's giving power to the ETM. Is this a common hack on these cars? Somebody let me know, please. Down there, there's a loose brown wire there. It looks like it's been broken off. I'm not sure if that wire needs to be hooked up to something, or should I ground it out? Would I be okay trying to ground that thing out? Somebody asked me to come try to help them get their 99 V70R back on the road. Him and a mechanic replaced the starter on it. Since they replaced the starter, they can't get it to run right. So it has a ETS light for the ETM. Also, if I come down this way, and in between the ETM and the cylinder head, I found a loose wire. It is brown. I took that brown ground wire I found loose. I crimped the wire on it, ran it over here, hooked it up, grounded it there. Man, this car fired up like a champ. So I'm gonna scan it, clear the codes, should be good to go. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.